You're having a fabulous day here today. It's been some time since we had like a double banner occur, so a lot of people don't know how they work. So today I thought I'd talk about that, and we have the gameplay for what NOIR is. So we already have her kit. We're not going to do too much of a deep dive there. We already talked about her kit, but today let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's check out NOIR. So first, we'll start with a video here. This is the video they just tweeted. So again, first, before I even give you any information, first they also give this, but how they work with 2-week banners, or when like two banners drop back to back, right? When it's a double banner update, what you have to know is the first week is the first character. So for in this case, it's Blanc. The week after that is NOIR, right? That's how it works. Simple as that. They're basically just back to back. 1 week, 1 week. There you go. That's how your banners drop. And then when NOIR drops, it'll take 2 weeks to get the next banner. So you'll have a 2-week gap between NOIR and the next one. But when it is a double banner, it is Blanc, NOIR. So 1 week, 1 week, then a 2-week gap between NOIR and the next banner. That is how it's going to work when any 2-week banner kicks off. So again, you do have a break, right? Beyond that point after NOIR. So keep that in mind. That is usually how it goes. And also, basically, if you are skipping the entire bunny update and you have no care for the bunnies, you have to basically wait. So first, NOIR's banner will drop on the 24th or 23rd, around there. You might be different time zones, so let's say 23rd into 24th, or end of 24th. It's around Wednesday. So Wednesday in the upcoming week, that is when it will kick off for NOIR. She is coming. This is the motions demonstration or whatever is there. So stay tuned. She will have her banner next week. Again, the 24th, around there. But if you are skipping every bunny in this update, that means that you have to wait for the next banner, which will kick off on June 7th, which, let's say, I'm not going to say it's a 2 banner event. Let's say it's just 1 banner. That means that till the 21st, it's going to be the event. Then the 21st until the 5th. So again, you have some time to kind of save and consider what you want to do. You have until the 7th. So, and then again, Blanc ends in between that. So you have to realize if you want Blanc, you got to decide the 31st. That's around when her banner will leave. And then NOIR will leave on the 7th. The new banner will kick off on the 7th. That is how it's going to go. So again, plan out your gems and which one to do when you're spending process. That's the information you needed. So there you go. Let's experience the video of a century here. I can't wait. First off, the character is really cool. Regardless of anything, if you're pulling for just look, you're pulling for a correct thing. Everything else, damn. But we'll see. We'll see what she does in the gameplay here. I don't think we've seen her burst animation yet, which I'm going to make a prediction here, because in Blanc's burst animation, you can see her in the back. I'm guessing it's just going to be her POV of it, and you see Blanc in the back. Exactly. So that was kind of easy to understand. But yeah, that's her burst animation, and damn. But you know, not bad. Not bad at all. So we have that. Her burst is going to be, again, reinforcing for basically shotgun users. So at the end of the day, realize that if you are building a shotgun comp, hey, pretty good. Gravedigger is going to get destroyed. So free Gravedigger is going to be a new thing. But that's what it looks like for the character itself. We already kind of had ideas of what her gameplay looked like prior to this. But you know, I do think that she's a good character regardless. She may not be like must summon, but I think she's great, and she's waifu. So for those reasons, hey, have a blast with it. I'll play it one last time, and then I'll hop into the skills. They're the same skills we already read, but we have a little bit of a description, which I think is the same description they've already given us, just recopied and pasted it here. But we'll see in a second after this this kicks up. This is the burst again, which damn. So that is there, yeah. But have fun with that. It's ending here again. She's using, by the way, Blanc on the team, because remember, she has to remain above 70% HP in order to keep her buff active. That is why the shields and the healing from Blanc will do that. Will keep her alive constantly. So that's the whole purpose of that. But we have the kit here. She's a burst 3, wind user, shotgun user, attacker, lucky charm, rabbit twins B, finale. We have, again, where the entire purpose of her kit is 70% to keep the attack up of all allies. There you go. Activates when entering full burst, affects all allies. Max ammo capacity goes up by 5 rounds for 10 seconds. Reload 40% of the magazine. Pretty good. Affects all shotgun or all enemies. Deals this much damage as attack. Affects all allies with a shotgun. So limited to shotgun, as we mentioned. That's there. Hit rate goes up for 10 seconds. Damage to interruption part up by 24 seconds. So, you know, Gravedigger. What is it? Activates when full burst ends with an ally from the same squad on the battlefield if they're still on and live. That's Blanc. Affects all allies. The hit rate will go up by 12% for 30 seconds. The damage to the interruption part will go up by 20% for 30 seconds. And with her character existing, Blanc will get a buff where she is allowed to burst every 20 seconds in comparison to the 60-second cooldown she has. So that is huge, right? Which, that's why these units are built for each other. That is how it's going to go. on the tweet over here, but managing the HP well, NOIR can continuously magnify the entire squad's attack, which is again, this over here, the 14%. As mentioned, when using the burst skill, she reinforces all Nikkes who are using shotguns and increases the damage to certain interruption parts. She can also interrupt the boss's attack. So, that's what this kit's for. She is a great character, I think, nonetheless, and I do think that Blanc more is the star of the show, in my opinion. I do think that she has potential beyond the fact of NOIR existing. So because of that, I will say that she's the more potential one, but that does not discredit NOIR in the slightest. I think she's still a great character. Waifu-wise, listen, everyone's been asking me to give my opinion. I think they're both waifus, right? It's a very fine line I have to tread, all right? People love NOIR, people love Blanc. I can't. I gotta sit right in the middle and say both great. Can't give you an answer, right? So at the end of the day, they're both outstanding characters. But again, right now, I told you, I showed you something. I recommend to watch that to hear all the pros and the cons, and that there's stuff coming soon. There's stuff coming soon that may be important, given these characters can be wishlisted. So let's say, instead of summoning for both, you summon for one, yo wishlist the other. Do it that way, which is, I think, the best way to do it, versus guaranteeing one, guaranteeing the other. That's going to be expensive, and at this time, maybe it's not the best idea, but fully up to you. Decide what you want, but again, we have an understanding that there also, and I want to say this, testing has to occur before you look at the character as whatever. Testing has to happen. So we'll see how they actually work when the players get their hands on the character. Not like that, but like get their hands on testing the character, right? So like all of that will come into play if better teams can be formulated beyond what we know of Shotgun Comp, beyond what we know of Blanc and NOIR being needed. So again, I did ask in my last video, like, give me some teams you have in mind for testing Blanc without NOIR's combo, and how she can be affected or used, like how to use her, right? And I'll check it out after some of the comments that I got. I'll see how that works, but with it, still a great character. There's your burst animation. There's your little bit of gameplay. She is, again, a Shotgun Comp character. Even though this tweet is lying to us completely, it says NOIR uses AR Black Castor. Unless I'm blind, it's not an AR. So I think they just literally copied and pasted Blanc's tweet and then just changed the information that was necessary as NOIR and that, and like, oh, we're good to go. We changed the weapon name, that's what we had to do, and the character name, right? No, you had to change the weapon. She does not use an AR. She uses a shotgun. So if anybody saw this and thinks otherwise, she uses a shotgun, 100%. It's in game. She has a shotgun. So this is just a wrong tweet. It's incorrect. Just keep that in mind. It literally on the image. How do you mess that up when you're tweeting it, dog? How? It's like they had so many mess ups in the patch notes where there weren't mess ups. There were them changing stuff, but still. Then they have the mess up here, and then some of the stuff in game is like completely buggy as hell now. So this update is also pretty hell with bugs. It's bad. But Shotgun Comp, that's what she buffs. Keep it in mind. Okay, she uses a shotgun, not an AR. The tweet's wrong. Don't read that. Okay, shotgun. There you go. And if a boss releases that needs shotguns as the weapon, this is huge, right? So there is that. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Have a stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That has been first look at NOIR.